All right. Good to see you all this morning. I think that's exactly what needs to be taking place in all of our lives, is that there's a shift in the way we think, shift in the way we behave. There needs to be a shift in our culture, and that will only take place whenever we get into God's Word and we as believers start living that out. So good if we want to see God move in our day, it's going to take us. It's going to take the church. Live in that straight stick and a crooked stick world. It's going to take us living out a lot of these characteristics and attributes that we see in the early church here in Acts chapter number 2. Let's look at the word countercultural. What does that word even mean? Well, here's you a good working definition of the word. It means a culture with lifestyles and values. The way we live, straight stick in a crooked stick world, with lifestyles and values that are opposed to the established culture. Now, we look around at our culture today and we see we're in a mess. Would you agree? You know what we need? We need believers that are living that straight stick life. We need believers that live a life that's countercultural, that has a lifestyle and values that are opposed to those who are living in the established culture. We need a lifestyle switch, if you will. Actually, we need to get serious about our faith. Would you agree? We need to get serious about our faith. Let me give you a couple things just by way of introduction here about a countercultural community. What does that look like? Well, that's what I want us to be at Victory Church. For those that are gathered together, even for those that are listening at home, and for those that are part of our Victory Church family that are outside of the state of Illinois, that are connecting and serving and worshiping with us. Listen, you're part of our Victory Church family. I want all of us to become this type of a community. And here's a couple definitions that I put for a countercultural community. I want one that where people are tired of living the predictable. Everybody say the predictable. Right? I'm just tired of predicting exactly what's going to happen, and we just kind of go through the status quo of a given day. We want to be a people, a countercultural community is a people who is tired of living the predictable or living the status quo. But we expect to encounter the miraculous.